From the dust and the heat, a new fire is born. Where sun-scorched earth meets the eye of the storm. They said ice in the desert, that's a crazy dream. But we're changing the game, building up steam. The sun beats down, but the ice is cold. We're desert-born warriors, break the mold. The Basha Perry Bearcats are taking the lead. Brophy Preps Broncos begin to stampede. The Campo Verde Coyotes own the night.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to Ice Den Chandler here on the East Rink. We have a D2 game tonight between Corona Aztecs and Campo Verde Coyotes. These two teams met a few weeks ago. Aztecs came up with a 4-2 win in that game, so we'll see what happens here tonight. Welcome aboard from near and far. Corona's coming into the game in 4th place in the division, and the Campo team is currently in 6th position.
This will be a really good game, I think. A lot of travel teammates playing with each other and against each other.
Yes.
Always a lot of fun.
Face-off underway. Cavanis has it up over center. Corona brings it back the other way. We've got Autumn Gipp in goal for Campo. Puck kept in by Lawrence. Puck this inside the line, goes into the corner to the left of Gipp. Cavanis in there, slips it up. Mankey, Shackert tries to clear it. Puck kept in. Here comes Corona now from the dot over the far side. Oh, nice save by Gipp. Shackert picks it up in the corner, can't clear it. Corona has it along the boards. Jack comes up with it now, up over the blue line, cutting up in the middle, up through center. Over the Corona line, in on the left side, fires it, that hits the D-man. Puck loose, oh, he gets it back, fires it right on, pad save, rebound comes out to the point, fires in, and puck is sent over into the far boards. Aztecs now with it, coming out their right side, they just dump it up through the middle. Puck bounces and is gathered up there by Gauthier. Gauthier tried to set it up through the middle. Reinhardt missed it, coming off the bench. And here comes Lawrence now, fires it in for the Aztecs, goes around into the left corner. Reinhardt tips it up to Schickling. Schickling up to Adamson, up over to Ewert. Ewert now coming in on the right side, top of the circle, comes in, shoots. Low shot, and he scores! Davin Ewert gets Campo Verde on the board here early in the first period. Ewert picked up the puck, went right in over the blue line, cut in towards the middle, and was able to put a shot into the Aztecs goal. Puck comes back into the Campo line. Gauthier now with it, cutting up through the middle, up over the Aztec blue line. Puck's checked there, and now here comes Aztecs now, down on their left side to the right of Gipp. Puck centers it. Gauthier tips it up to the boards. He comes now up over his own blue line, up through center, over the line, dumps it in to the right of the goal. Retrieves the puck right in front. Adamson the shot. Rebound comes out to Schickling. He fires it wide. Puck goes into the corner now. And Aztecs clear it down the left side as Gauthier retrieves it there back in his own zone. He's out there with Hiscott. Sends a pass up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt tried to go around his man, lost the puck, but Schickling has it. Top of the circle, fires it in. That goes high and wide. Puck kept in there by Lopez. And the Aztecs now up over their own blue line, coming down the right side. Inganez now has it in his own zone, coming up the right side. He's got Reinhardt with him, who just goes off for a change now. Schickling sends it across ice to Lopez. Lopez in his own zone, gave it up to Corona. Corona now coming into the right of the goal, backhanded just wide. Puck comes over, and Lopez now picks it up in his own zone. He's out there with Guevara and Schickling. Tried to hit Schickling with it. That was intercepted. Here comes Corona now over the line. Puck just got away from their man there into the corner. Sent it right into the slot. Guevara picks it up there, gets it up to Tanganelli. Tanganelli cut it through the middle. He's still got it. Now it's puck is loose at center. Puck just inside the Corona line. Nice moves there. Here they come up over the Coyote line. Fire the high one in off the glass. Comes over to the left side into the corner. Lopez goes after it. He reverses. Backhands it high in the air. Hits Guevara. Guevara now up through center. Number 10 coming down the right side. He gets stick check there. Puck goes into the corner though. To the in now behind the Aztec goal. Here they are coming up the right side. Puck held in. Fired into the corner. Now the Aztecs coming up their left side, up through center. Pass off the boards into the Coyote zone. He works there with it. He's out there with Cavanis. Oh, he loses an edge. Cavanis picks it up. Dumps it out through center ice, and that is being waved off. And here come the Aztecs now. Up over the Coyote line, in on Cavanis and Ewert. Puck right in, get the high chest save, and she's able to hold on to that, and no rebound on that one. Just under 11 minutes remaining here in period number 1. Campo leading 1-0. Jack's out there with Dahlberg and Mankey. Ewert and Cavanis back on D, face off to the left of Gipp. Puck comes to the top of the circle, picked up by Mankey. Dumps it into the Corona zone, and they are calling this one for icing as the puck falls in, and that'll be coming all the way back. Face off to the left of Adam Gipp. Shackard in for the draw for the Coyotes. Corona gets it back to their left D. Cross ice over to the corner. Coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful play. Wow. Schmod's there to deflect that one in. Nice pass from the corner from Hada.
Nice play, Aiden Hada to pull that down the boards and make a beautiful pass right in front. Who finished that? Was that Zach Sma?
Sma, yes.
Zachary Sma, who finishes that right in front of the net. Great pass from Aiden
the easy
Hada.
part. Yep. He just had to direct it in.
Fantastic play right there.
And we're tied at 1. 10:37 remaining first period. Tickling gets it back to Gauthier. Gauthier sends it up along the boards. Hada with it. Hiscott now fires it off the boards and out. Comes Corona now in over the line. Hiscott hits his man. Reinhardt with it. He's got Schickling up all the way open down. Here he comes in on a breakaway, breaking in backhand. Bad save, it's loose. And was that Adamson able to pick it in? Pick up the rebound. Reinhardt saw Schickling streaking down the left side, and he was open, and he was able to carry it in, get a good shot, nice save. Rebound came out, and Adamson was able to pot that one in the open side.
Yeah, that time I saw, for Corona, I saw Aiden Hada bring the puck in a little deep and then left a weak side winger wide open with nobody covered.
Yep. But he's got to cover those when the D-man moves the puck.
Forward's got to cover for the D-man. This keeps going, it might be a pretty high-scoring game.
Yeah.
3 goals in the first 5 minutes.
Exactly. Look out, goalies, get ready. Face off to the left of the Corona goal. Back to the point, fired in by Lopez. That goes into the corner. Adamson tries to clear it behind. And the Aztecs now coming up through the middle. Heading in on the left side, fired a long one in. Oh, no! Gipp got a piece of it, but it rolled in behind. Lopez cleared that one from the crease, just inches from the goal line. And Adamson fires in, and Corona now retrieves it behind their own goal. Corona now coming up through center on the left side, up over the blue line. Ganez tried to check Adams there. Puck centered to the goal, steered into the corner by Gipp. And Lopez comes up with the puck. Just trying to get over the line, and he does. Guevara now gets it up over to Tanganelli. Tanganelli up at center, picked up by Lopez. Comes Lopez now over the line, takes a look, fires it in, goes into the corner. Tanganelli picks it up on the half boards, puts it in toward behind the goal. Tanganelli can't get a hold of that one. Puck goes all the way down, and it looks like this is going to go for icing. As Gip steers that one up the other way.
So I'm going to run the replay really quick on that save that popped over her right shoulder. She reached back, and Lopez
steered it out. Yep.
Save.
Yeah, Lopez got a save on that one.
Just a couple inches from the goal line.
I don't know if it's just my app, but the app doesn't seem to be refreshing here. Trying to get all the assists on those. Comes Corona now, and on the right side, Ewert intercepts. Corona now has it, cuts into the middle. Top circle bounces. That just went wide. That didn't miss by much. Puck now clears the zone. Guevara going after it. Puck rolling into the Corona zone. And Corona now coming up along the boards on the right side. Clear the puck up through center. Cavanis fires it back the other way. And he was just on his side of center, so we'll likely have that one come all the way down to the left of Gip.
Yeah, just spinning wheel.
It spins on cellular and Wi-Fi. Jackard in for the draw. Mankey picks it up off the face-off. Puck just inside the zone, cleared by Jackard. Puck goes into the corner. Dahlberg in after it. Mankey bunks his man into the boards, and here comes Corona now, backhanding up through center. Here they come in over on the right side. Cavanis takes his man into the boards. Ewert's going to pick it up on the other side. Puck comes to Dahlberg. Dahlberg up to Mankey. Mankey up through center, still got it. Gets by his man right on goal, and the goaltender's there to cover that one up. Just needed a little more real estate, or Mankey would have had another good opportunity there. 7.5 minutes remaining, period number one. Coyotes with the 2-1 lead. Tickling in for the draw. He's got Adamson on the left and Reinhardt at the top of the circle. Scott has it at the right D. Sends it towards the goal, right on, and that's smothered for another face-off. Gautier's on the left D as well. Puck goes in round behind the goal. Corona now coming up the right side, up over their line, up through center. Puck rolls into the Coyote zone. Gauthier, good recovery there. Sips it up to Adamson. He has the puck rolling into the Corona zone. Whoa! There's a big hit attempt there. And here comes Corona now, up over their own blue line, up on the left side, up through center. Comes in, goes into the right corner. And here comes Strickling now. Coming in down the left side on his backhand, going into the corner, stripped of the puck. Reinhardt bumps into traffic, and here comes Corona back the other way. Coming down the right side, up over the blue line. Got a man in the middle. Cuts in the middle, fires it
nice
in.
Move.
Here to the corner by Gip. Strickling has it now to the right of the goal. Puck goes high. He retrieves it. Sends it on the left side, and here comes Gauthier now up through center. He's stripped of the puck. Corona now coming in on the right side. Puck gets just ahead of their man. Goes into the corner. Hiscott's there. Corona dumps it back to the point. Fires it towards the goal. Goes into the corner to the right of Gip. Corona back to their left D. Fires a shot in. That hits a man. Goes into the corner. Hardison with it. Cutting to the middle. Right out in front. Puck's there. Reinhardt tips it to Gauthier. Here comes Gauthier now. Up through center. Coming down the right side. He's got Guevara trailing. Tries to steer it right in front. Puck is loose. Puck goes into the left of the goal. Guevara now with it. He's got Tanganelli in front. And Corona clears that around the boards and out, and that'll go all the way down. And we'll have a face-off back in the Aztec zone with 5.5 minutes remaining here in period number 1. Coming to you from the Ice Den in Chandler. Beautiful time of year here now.
Yeah. Temperature has dropped to reasonable.
Yes.
Although we are past the season where we can brag to the other sports parents that, we have to go sit in an ice rink.
Yeah. Corona now with it in the corner to the left of Gip. Puck goes right through the crease.
Oh, there'll be a penalty right there.
Yeah, Inganez is going to take 2 for cross-check, I think. Corona now has the puck. Send it back to their left
check
D.
or an interference.
Corona has the empty net for the extra attacker. Hardison chips it in behind, and Lopez picks up the loose puck. And they're calling it interference. You got it there, Chris.
Yeah, right in front of the net. I'm not sure about cross-check like you called. I think
Could have been either one.
He hit him with a couple of. He hit him more with the gloves.
Yeah.
But completely unnecessary. And so they're going to call that interference.
Yeah, the puck did come right where he would have been had he not been taken down. So Coyotes on the PK here. Shackert out with Reinhardt, and we have Lopez and Ewert back on D. Corona back over to the right D, fired into the corner. Puck loose in behind. Tried to center it in front to Schma. That was intercepted by Lopez. And here comes Shackart now. He's got Reinhardt with him. Shackart going in the left side, fired it right on. And we'll have a face-off down in the Corona zone, which is fine by the Coyotes. 1.5 minutes remaining in the penalty. Face-off to the right of the Corona goal. Oh, nice keep there by Lopez. Good thing he did. It would have been dangerous if he got beat there. Corona now setting up behind their own goal. Coming out the left side. Now coming out the right side. Good forecheck there by Shackart. Reinhardt gets in front of the pass. Here comes Corona now. Top of the circle. They still have it inside the zone. Now Shackart clears it. And Ewert has Reinhardt going down the right side. Reinhardt puck rolling, comes in into the circle to the left of the goal. Try to hit Shackart in the far side. Shackart now has it in the corner. He's got it in behind. And he's stripped of the puck by Corona as now they come out their left side. Try to set the puck over on the weak side. They do. Comes a man in. Good check there by Ewert. Cut his man off. Oh, took a bad bounce right out in front. Adams with it. Being checked by Shackart. He still got it, though. Nice move. Right on. Good play there by Adams as he was able to maintain control of the puck. Fired it right in from just above the circle and right in on Autumn Gipp, and she snagged that one with the catching hand. Mankey in for the draw to the right of Gipp. Puck goes to the sideboards. Puck chipped out, just kept in. Puck snared down. It goes over to Mankey. He backhands it and just barely out. Corona now regrouping. They have the power play for another 17 seconds. Hiscott picks up the puck, sends that down the ice. Mankey chasing after it. Puck goes in behind the Corona goal. Settles it down there. Mankey's able to pick it up. He got there first. 4 seconds remaining in the penalty. Corona now tries to come out the left side, sends it off the boards all the way down. They're waving this one off. Both teams at full strength. Hiscott tried to clear it. That failed. It came right in. Shot by Lawrence in on Autumn Gipp, and she's able to make the save and no rebound. So a couple of good chances on the latest power play by Corona. Score remains 2-1. 2.5 minutes remaining, period number 1. Mankey in for the draw. Out there with Adamson and Dahlberg. Cavanis now picks it up behind his own goal. Got the bright green tape on his stick. That glows in the dark. He can take that with him for Halloween. And puck goes all the way down. And we have an icing call against the Coyotes. So pretty even game thus far. First period.
Very evenly matched. I really like the puck movement by the Coyotes. Campo Verde has been playing excellent tonight.
Off the draw. Pickling is able to clear the zone. Here comes Adamson now. He's a call up and over the blue line. Fires it in from the top of the circle, right on goal. And the Kona goaltender makes the save.
So I know the Coyotes have a couple players out, injury or sick.
Yeah. Do you know if there's any young Corona tonight?
Corona's got. I'm not sure who it is. There's somebody on the bench, undressed but with a helmet on.
Right.
And
I
I'm
can
not
see
sure
that.
exactly who that is.
Comes Corona now up over the line. 3-on-2. To the circle, the left of Gip. Fired it just wide. Puck comes over to the left point. Kept in. Off Schickling's skate. Adamson up to Reinhardt off his skate. And Adamson tried to bring it in, and he did, but offside.
Yeah, just barely offside. So just watch the replay on that.
All right, we'll get caught up on the assists in the intermission. The app has now stopped spinning.
Has it stopped spinning because it's given up on you?
Oh, puck rolls in. Puck was kind of abandoned there by the Coyotes, and Corona cleared it down, and Gautier's now with it, circling left of his goal up by the blue line, kept in, and all his teammates had exited the zone. Ewert sends it around the dasher. Guerrero has it. Tried to clear it. Puck goes off Schickling, and here comes Ewert now with it up through center. Up over the blue line. Comes in over to the right side. Fired it in. Puck goes in behind the goal. And Corona now has it. They have a man up on the left side. Schma, he tips it into the corner. Minute remaining in the first period. Gauthier comes out a little bit dangerously in front of his own goal. Now coming up the left side, up through center. Up over the blue line, passes into the middle. Schickling fires that in. Save to the right side. And Corona now picks it up in the corner, coming up their right boards. For the blue line, tried to send it across ice. That was intercepted by Schickling. And puck goes back into the Corona zone. Guevara on the forecheck. Pair of 10s after it. Corona comes up with it, and now here they come up their left side, up over their own blue line, up through center. Crossing the Coyote line, fired in. Gibbs saves that. Puck goes into the corner. Schma sends that back to the right D. He keeps that in, comes in on the right side, cuts right in. Save out front. Guevara got there, fortunately, just before the Corona player. And puck is still in, though. Puck is rolling to the right of the Coyote goal. Adams with it. Sent it right through the crease. Here comes a shot right in. That failed to hit the goal. Adams again, right in front. Puck goes in behind. And that is the end of period number 1. Coyotes coming out with a 2-1 lead. We'll be back with period number 2 in just a moment. Yeah. Yep. we still muted?
Yep, we're good. We're back.
All right, we're back for period number 2. Shots were close in that first period. Coyotes had a 13-10 shot advantage. Goals in the first period were the first one by Davin Ewert for the Coyotes from Schickling and Reinhardt. Then the Corona came back with a goal from Zachary Schma, from Aiden Hada and Carter Ostrom. And then the last goal of the period by the Coyotes was Jaden Adamson from Schickling and Reinhardt.
Very good.
So I just got word that, Corona is missing Jones, who's been out with a broken collarbone for several weeks. He'll be back, I think, pretty soon. We got Jones, we got Garcia, and Damian Robinson, I heard, just broke his leg last night.
Oh, man.
Yeah, very unfortunate. All of us know that family. We hope Damian all the best and get well soon.
Yes, for sure.
Do we know if it's a hockey injury or if it was unrelated?
No, it was hockey last night. Yep.
Ouch.
Dahlberg has it in the corner. Puck fired. Dahlberg has it in behind. Centers it in the crease. Mankey picks it up. Tried to pull it to his forehand. Puck was taken away, and here comes Duffy now for Corona up the right side. Corona in the light-colored jerseys to our left this period. Mankey chasing it down into the Corona zone. Duffy picks it up in his jersey as he's just inside his line. Sends it off the boards and out to center. And Shackhart now hits Mankey. Mankey coming in. He's on his backhand. Cuts to the middle. Misfired. Sends it right through the crease. Shackhart goes after it in the corner. Reinhardt as well. Reinhardt gets bumped. Puck goes in behind to the left of Swinson. Puck kept in just barely by Lopez. He cuts to the top of the circle. Cutting digs through the middle. Fires it in. He scores! Michael Lopez. Dipsy doodling through the circle to the left of Swinson, and he's able to pull it to his forehand and fire it in the left side. And the Coyotes get on the board again here early in period number 2. Lopez did a good job just to keep that one in at the point, and then he was able to put it down to his stick and then carry it in.
Deflected off the left pad.
And he easily beat Colin Duffy, who is our best defenseman by far. But he stepped right around him.
Comes Reinhardt on the blue line, cutting through the circle on his backhand. Hatta picks it up now for Corona. Is it Hardison or Harrison? Hardison?
Hardison.
Hardison. Yep.
Puck goes in behind Gipp. Puck goes around to the right side. Coyotes now exiting the zone. Tried to hit Reinhardt up at the Aztec blue line. That failed to connect. They scramble up through the middle. Now Reinhardt picks it up. Coming in, fires it in. Tried to go 5-hole. He scores. Schickling got the rebound.
I don't understand why the Corona defense was letting that man stand behind them.
Yeah, that was a little surprising.
They just, I guess, expected they would cut off the pass or whatever. But easily got onto Reinhardt's stick, who then made a beautiful pass right out front.
Yeah, and he had a bit of room there, surprisingly.
Yep.
So Campo with the 4-1 lead here early in period number 2. Guevara, Tanganelli, and Haynes up front for the Coyotes. Campo now with it, cutting through center. Have to wait till the man gets on side. Cutting into the middle, backhander towards the goal. Goes into the corner. Puck in the corner to the left of Gipp. Puck is cleared. Corona now has it back at center. Sent it off the boards. Puck still in the zone. Corona now has it, sends it into the corner. Tried to anyways. Puck now comes into Gipp, and she's going to cover that with her glove. And we'll have a face-off to her left. Both teams changing. So the Lopez goal was unassisted, and the last goal was Schickling. He was able to get a rebound, and that was assists with Reinhardt and Cavanis. Corona now with the puck in the Coyote zone to the right of Gip. They send it in around behind. Gauthier sends it over to the left board. Shackhart now has it. Sent it across ice. That's intercepted by Corona. They have to wait for their men to get on side. And Gauthier now has it in behind his own goal. Versus back. Gets it over to Shackhart. Shackhart tries the same thing over the other side. Got it to Dahlberg this time. Here comes Mankey coming in on the right side. Sharping on a shot. Rebound by Dahlberg. Right in. That's very similar to that last goal.
Very, very similar. Again, our defense letting, I think Aiden Hada, letting the Campo Verde players get behind him. Puck gets sent up a little bit, brought down into the corner.
Yeah, brought in deep, sharp angle shot.
Yep, same thing.
The rebound comes out, and someone was there in the dark green jersey to throw that one in the back of the net. Here comes Corona now, right in. Yep, the save. Good opportunity there by Corona. Here comes Shackhart now up through center, coming down the right side over the line. Tried to pull it in. Nice pad save there by Swinson on a shot by Mankey. Hada bumps his man there. He gets shoulder checked. Here comes Chap. Oh, Mankey stand on it. He has it now in the corner. He gets bumped by Hada. Goes into the corner. Adamson with it. Right through the crease. Nobody there to tip that one in. Puck goes in behind. Hada now with it. Fires it around the board on the right side. That's tipped out. And puck is rolling all the way down. Be no icing on this. Puck in behind the goal. Corona now has it. Coming out the right side. Fired it right on, and Gip is there. And she has that one in her glove, as she's done a few times here tonight. So Dahlberg, that last Coyotes goal from Mankey. Face off to the right of Gip. And the Coyotes clear the zone. Puck up the center ice area. Here comes Hiscott now, coming down the right side. Cuts into the middle on his forehand. Fires it in. Good save there by Swinson. No rebound. Adamson in for the draw. He's got Reinhardt on his right and Schickling on his left. Reinhardt tried to pick it up, and here comes Corona back the other way, up through center, cutting through the middle. Puck goes into the corner. Puck still in behind. Corona has it. We got a couple of guys in front. Try to go short side. Now in behind. Over to the right side, and here comes Campo now. Reinhardt lost it at the center. And Corona tries to go back the other way. Coyotes sent it back into the Corona zone, and that was sent just the other side of the red line, so that is icing. And we'll have another face-off down by Autumn Gip to her right. 9.5 minutes remaining here, period number 2. Coyotes leading 5-1 currently. Coyotes, Ewert with it. Carries the puck in behind the goal. Comes out the left side. Coming down up over his own blue line. Just dumps it to center. Duffy now with it for the Aztecs. He dumps it up through the middle. Ewert's going to pick that one up again back in his own zone as the Coyotes are regrouping. Up to Haynes now coming on the right side. Got Guevara trailing. Puck goes off a leg over to the boards. Corona now picks it up, sends it around, coming out the right side of the goal. And here they come now, down through the puck rolling on them in the Coyote zone. He retrieves it again, fires it. That goes high off the glass. Kept in at the left point. Now it's out. Here comes Haynes now, cutting through the middle. Top of the circle. He reverses back. He's got Guevara in front. Drops it. Oh, right over to Ewert, to Guevara. And he finds the open goal. Nice pass by Ewert. Nice touch pass over to Guevara. And he was in the right spot. Leo Guevara scoring the goal number 6 for Campo Verde tonight.
Again, another defensive breakdown for Corona Aztecs. Just not a good defensive play. Really was a very basic 2-on-2, and they allowed it to turn into a 3-on-2.
Yep. Rivera from Ewert and Haynes on that last one. Again, yeah, the Coyotes brought it in deep, and then they were able to get a shot away and firing it in on the open side. Jacquard in for the draw now. He's out there with Mankey and Dahlberg. Face off to the left of the Corona goal. Lawrence sends it up the boards. Dahlberg has it now. Jacquard tries to pick it up in behind the goal. Mankey gets there ahead of Hada. Jack has it in behind. Tries to hit Mankey. Steers it into the crease area. Puck kept in by Gauthier. He steps in, fires a shot. That goes off a stick and into the netting behind the goal. So just under 8 minutes remaining here, period 2. Campo Verde holding the lead. Reinhardt in for the draw against Ostrom. Puck still in the zone, now it's out. Gauthier has it back at center. He's checked. Here comes Corona now in on the right side. Good chance here, fires it in. Goes into the corner. Campo tried to clear it. Kept in. Corona circles in. Out here coming in on from the left side. Right in front. Fires it in. And he scores. Corona got the goaltender moving side across and then fired it back on the far side. And Corona gets on the board with their second goal of the night. Nathan Hancock from Zachary Schma. So as you mentioned earlier, Chris, there could be a lot of goals tonight. And that is turning out to be true. Here comes Adamson now, cutting through the middle. He gets checked by Lawrence. Ada now with it, comes up the right side. Here comes Corona, intercepted by Gauthier. Adamson now on the forecheck. Puck clears the zone. Back into Lawrence now, top of the zone circle. Tries to hit a man on the far side. Number 3 going in it, chasing the puck in behind the goal. Inganez is there to meet him. And the puck comes back to right D. Hada steps in, goes into the corner. Little interference with the referee there. The puck just seems to be following that ref.
Still in the way.
Yeah. Puck comes back up high. And here come the Coyotes now. Gauthier with it. Gets over the line on his forehand, fires it in. Pad save, steer to the corner. And Corona clears it all the way down.
That was touched by a Coyote.
I believe it was.
They went off a Coyote skate all the way down.
Linesman was only a few feet away as well, but face-off is coming down back into the Corona zone. Blue Jays in the bottom of the 7th, leading 5-2 over the Mariners.
Let's go, Blue Jays.
Let's play ball. Lopez now with it, inside his own zone. Any trouble with it along the boards. Corona picks it up. They're able to keep it in. Now it's chipped out. Puck rolls down into the Corona zone. Rivera chasing after it. Corona Adams now with it. Sends it across ice over to the weak side. Picked up there. Over center. Cutting through the middle now. Running into traffic. And just the puck still inside the Coyotes line. Puck now is cleared. Puck still loose though, and play very scrambly, the middle ice area. Panganelli out there. Corona now picks it up. Come in over the line, fired across the other side. Puck kept in. Corona now with it. Adams with it. He's a good stick handler. Puck goes back into the corner. And Guevara now picks it up. He gets shoved. He gets it out over the blue line though, but that's picked up by Corona as they circle back in their own zone. Coyotes changing a couple of forwards. Corona now fired a puck off Hiscott's leg. Panganelli tried to get it in the corner. Puck comes loose. Dahlberg now with it, skating into the corner to the right of Gipp. Tried to clear it, and yes, that was out, just barely. Adams did a nice job trying to keep that in, but it just escaped the zone, and we'll have a face-off just outside the Corona bench.
It feels like there's been a little bit of a momentum shift. Aztecs seem more fired up and organized.
Yeah, they've been coming on. Since that goal, they, even before the goal, but that certainly gave them a little momentum. Lawrence now back in his own zone. Runs into traffic there. Shackhart tried to get back to the point. Still along the boards, bounces high. Goche able to keep it. No, now it exits the zone. Here comes the Aztecs chasing into the corner to the left of Gipp. Yankee gets there, takes it into the corner. Fires it around the other side, and that's going to escape the zone. Jack picked it up at center. And Corona cleared it back to the Coyote blue line. Now back to the Corona blue line. Now back to the Coyote blue line. Here comes Corona in the line. Misfired, and Shackhart picks up the puck. Tries to clear the zone. Not out, though. Ewert now picks it up. He's got Mankey on his left. He comes in on the right side over the blue line. Fires a low shot in. Rebound comes out. Oh, Shack took a swipe at it. Puck bounced over his stick. That was what you call a shot pass there by Ewert off the goaltender's pad. Cross ice to Shackhart. Back hits Mankey coming in over the blue line. Mankey fires it to the goal. Steered to the corner to the right side. And Corona now has it coming out the right side up through center. Goche is going to pick it up there at his own blue line. Hits Reinhardt up just outside the Corona line. He now brings it across. He's got Shack in the middle. And Aztecs now clearing the zone. And that's cut off by Goche. Lawrence now has it inside his own blue line. Mankey cuts it in. Sends it deep into Reinhardt. Lawrence picks it up behind the goal, coming out the left side. Schickling there with it. Sends it right in front. Backhander by Reinhardt. That went just wide. Schickling has it. Reinhardt still in front. Puck goes into the corner to the left of the goal. Three players go in heavily there. Schickling has it. Sends it into the middle. Mankey picks it up, fires it on goal. Steered into to the left of the goal. Now Reinhardt tried to coming out the right side. Adamson now with it. Sends it back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt still has it now. Trying to feed it out front to Adamson. Adamson picks it up, fires a shot. That goes off Lawrence. Adamson sends it in behind. Reinhardt tried to send it back to Goche, and that was intercepted off a leg. And here comes Corona now, down on the left side. Ingenez there, fires that back out. And here come the Coyotes back the other way. Schickling with it, cutting through the middle, has a stick in his skates. Schickling with it to the left of the goal. Right in front, oh, Guevara, excellent chance, and Adamson picks up the rebound. And that is his second of the night. Guevara had a great chance just before that. The rebound came out. Adamson picked up the rebound and fired it into the goal. No chance for Swinson on that.
And Corona is just completely disorganized in their own D zone, especially in front of their own net.
Yeah, a lot of goals tonight for the Coyotes come right in front. Just that cross crease pass, basically.
Yep. You know, rebounds right in front of the net, going right back in.
Now, it's not on the board, the rink, but we are 7-2, right?
7-2, yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Duffy cutting through his circle to the right of the goal. Circles back. Got a man up on the right side, but he's still carrying it up through the over the line. Tried to go through the D-man. That failed to work. Puck clears the blue line, and Corona now has it. Oh, that's intercepted. Guevara forechecking. Puck goes into the corner. He's hot on Hatta. Hatta coming up the left side now. Picking up speed up at his own blue line. Sends it up to his man. That puck goes into the Coyote zone where Hiscott picks it up. Hiscott goes in behind the goal. Fires it up along the boards, but not out. Now it's out, and he's still got it. Hiscott with it now. In over the blue line. Fires it in. Oh, off the mask. And saved by Swinson. I don't know if that's that. Yeah, that knocked the straps right off. Or popped them anyways. Hiscott tried to send the boards out of his own zone up along the boards there. Ran into traffic, but was able to pick it up somehow and bring it all the way down for that good scoring opportunity. Jack in for the draw to the right of the Swinson. Dahlberg right on. Good pad save by Swinson. Adams sends it off the boards and into the Coyote zone. Cavanis going back after it. Picks up the puck. Comes up the left side. Now up over his own blue line. Ran into traffic there. Dahlberg now has it. Sends it back to Ewert. Ewert in front of his own goal now. He gets checked. Puck in the corner. And here comes Shack now coming down the right side. Up through center. Dumps it off the board into the Corona zone. Rolling puck. Short side shot. Puck rolls away from him. Jack into the top of the circle, fires it in, just save. Rebound right there from Mankey. Oh, puck still out. I thought that one was going in. Puck comes back to Cavanis. He keeps that in, fires a shot in. That goes just wide. Dahlberg over on the side, keeps it in. Adams picks it up though. Adams coming up his left side in front of the Coyote bench. And that is the end. Time expires here in period 2. And it says 6 on the board, but I believe it's 7-2 for the Coyotes as we head into period 3. We'll be back in just a moment. Blue Jays leading 6-2. Hoping for game 7 so I can actually watch.
Right, back for the third, and I believe with a 5-point differential, it puts us at run time.
Yeah, they do have the 7 on the board now. Coyotes with a 5-1 differential in goals in that second period, so it was a good period for them. Puck goes down for icing.
And yes, we are on run time.
Shots in the second period. They were pretty close in the first, but in the second period, the Coyotes definitely had the advantage, 19-5 in shots. Face off of the Coyotes to the left of the screen in this third period. And Reinhardt now has it up over his own blue line, coming up and down the left side, up over the Corona line, drops it for Adamson. Puck bounces towards the middle, and Corona now picks it up. Trying to clear the zone. Schickling intercepted. Gets it into Reinhardt. Fires a shot. That goes just wide. Puck coming along out the right side. Corona with it. Up through center. Send it into the Coyote zone. Ingenez goes after it. He sends it around the boards. Kept in at the left point. Now Adamson picks it up. Here he comes down. Up over the blue line. Coming in on the right side. Tried to hit Schickling with it. That was intercepted. Reinhardt picks it up though. And that is right on. And Swinson holds on to that one for a face-off. Face-off coming up in the Corona zone to the left of their goal. Schickling in for the draw. Or Haynes, rather. He's out there with Guevara and Tanglinelli. Haynes has it just inside the line, dumps it into the corner. Guevara back to Haynes. Puck hits the referee as Corona tried to clear it. Puck still in the zone. Lopez picks it up, fires it in behind the goal. Tanglinelli forechecking after it. He picks up the puck. Corona player goes down. Comes Guevara cutting through the middle. He gets checked. Comes Corona now, down in on the left side. Lopez back. Hada gets it in behind the goal. Centers it right in our front. Hiscott got a stick on it. Puck loose in front. Lopez comes up with it. And he just wisely, that's how you do it. You clear it off the glass and out. Just barely went enough for icing though. But that's the way if you want to clear it out and get it past the D-man, you put it off the glass.
Glass and out, as they say.
Yep. Face off to the right of Gip. Shacker in for the draw. He's got Dahlberg on his left. Mankey out as well. Comes back to Adams. Fires it across to the right D. And here comes Shackert now down the left side. Into the circle and behind now into the corner. He's still got it. Cutting through the middle. Goes cross side to Ewert. Top of the circle. Fires that one in. And glove save by Swinson. Good work by TJ Shackert there. Controlling the puck deep in the zone. Able to get a cross ice pass back to the right point where Ewert was wide open. Face off to the left of the Corona goal. Puck comes back to Ewert. Ewert fires one toward the goal. Right in front. Goes across the crease. I think he couldn't get a stick on it. Dahlberg has it. He gets checked in the corner. Jack's in there as well. Battle in there along the boards. 11 minutes remaining here in period number 3. Shackart comes up with the puck. Cuts into the middle. Corona intercepts it. Dahlberg gets a shot. That goes wide. Corona now with it. Exiting the zone. Coming down the left side. They clear it into Cavanis. Cavanis now inside his own zone. Hits Shackart with it. Up over the blue line. Dodged a check there. Cuts towards the middle. Fires it in. He scored! TJ Shackart controlling the puck in the zone. Able to cut across through the top into the middle.
I'm thinking back to, does Campo have any potential hat tricks right now? Or do we have anybody that's...
I know Adamson has 2. Let me check.
I feel like they've been fairly spread out.
Yes, they have. Comes Corona now, fires it in, get the save. Puck goes into her left corner. Gauthier picks up the puck there. Exits the zone up to Schickling. Tried to hit Reinhardt with it. That failed to connect. Corona now with it. Dump it back into the zone. Ingenez now gets it up over the blue line and out. Adamson now coming in on the right side. Cuts through the middle. He's checked there. Here comes Corona back the other way. Corona now coming in on the right side. Top of the circle, fires it in. Pad save, rebound comes out, and Duffy pots that one in the back of the goal. So that goal very similar to the ones we've been seeing, a lot of them down at this end actually. Campo getting a few of those earlier. Gip made the initial save, and then the rebound got past her D-man out to Corona, and Duffy fired it into the goal. Duffy gets that one from James Hardison. Guevara bumps his man in on the boards. Lopez chases the puck in behind the goal. Comes out the left side. Over the blue line. Here to the Corona line. They fire it back into the Coyote zone. Hiscott clears it. Up to Haynes. Guevara gets it back to the Corona blue line. They dump it into the zone. Puck rolling in on Gip. She's going to cover that one up as Small was right in on her. Looking for a rebound. Blue Jays leading Seattle 6-2, middle of the 8th. Jackert in for the draw. Puck goes back into the corner. Lopez picks it up. He's pressured there behind the goal. Jackert comes in to help. Puck clears the zone. Sankey moves in. Player dodges him. Jackert has the puck though. Puck goes into the corner to the right of the goal. And Corona now has it. Sends it up off the boards. Not out. Lopez able to keep that in. Try to hit Shackart with it. Shackart picks it up in the corner. Fires it from the circle. That misses. Goes wide. Lopez is able to keep it in. Corona now clears the zone. Lopez with it. Back at center. Sends it across ice to Shackart. Tips it in towards the goal. Mankey after it. Backhand it right on. And Swinson's there to hold on to that one. So 7 minutes remaining, running time. Face-off coming up to the right of the Corona goal. Puck comes back to Cavanis. He fires it off. Something bounces high into the corner. Comes back to Eward. He can't hold it in. Here comes Corona now down the left side up over the blue line. Fires it in. Saved by Gip. Puck comes back just out to the left side. Puck back into the middle. Eward chips that puck and Haynes picks it up now. He gets checked. Guevara's going to pick it up on the right side. Here he comes, cutting back into the middle now. Up over the blue line. Corona intercepts. Play scrambly at center. Ewert picks it up, dumps it off the glass towards the Aztec zone. Guevara tried to carry it in, and puck rolled on him. Corona now with it. They go across D to D. Tried to hit somebody up the left side. Here they come now, up over the blue line. Coming in through the middle. Tried to hit the man on the other side. That was intercepted. Corona still with the puck, though. Adams back to the point. And Haynes now with it. He just fires it down just to get a change. And both teams making full changes here with 5:20 remaining here in period number 3. Of a face-off coming up to the right of Autumn Gip. Reinhardt in for the draw. Puck cleared by Inganez. Puck fired over the goal by the Aztecs. Inganez now picks it up, coming up the left side, sends it up through center. Schickling now picks it up over the blue line, cutting through the middle. Fires a shot, saved by Swinson. Puck goes into the corner. Schickling digs it out. He's still got it. He's in behind the goal now, comes out the other side. Here come the Aztecs now, up through center. Up over the Coyote line. Duffy with it. Sends it back into the corner. Hardison goes after it, tries to tip it back. But Lawrence fires a low shot. Puck kicked into the corner by Gip. Schickling has it. He just dumps it up through the middle, tried to hit Reinhardt. But puck rolls down into the Corona zone, and that's icing against Campo Verde.
It's a running clock, so why not just ice it every single time?
Yeah, right. That'll use up a little more time. Jack's out there with Dahlberg and Mankey. Lopez and Hiscott back on D. Face off to the left of Gipp in the Coyote zone. Puck comes right off the draw, right into Gipp's glove. Don't see that every day. Right through the air, not on the ice. Try that one again. Not exactly. Hopefully, puck goes back to Hiscott. Jack sends it off the boards, back to the right D. Corona has it. Lawrence fires it in. Low shot, pad save, lost the rebound, and Hardison found it. And nice shot by Lawrence. Created a rebound, and Hardison picked up the loose puck around the goal, and Corona gets another one on the board. So it's 8-4.
So, time to stop the clock.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yep.
It's still ticking.
Yes, it is.
I actually
Good point.
stopped mine for a second, so I'm gonna start the cup. Like the
Still running. Corona now with it. They send it into the Coyote zone. No icing here. Ewert chase after it. Puck along the boards. Tanganelli with it.
It's got to be more than 4.
still ticking.
Yeah, they still got it running.
They do not
Clock
agree.
is still rolling.
I guess if it hits 5, no matter what happens after that, it keeps running.
I don't think so. It is, but I don't believe that's how the rule's written. Ewert sends it behind the goal to Cavanis. Puck rolls all the way down. No icing. No icing. Hatta with it now behind his own goal. Trickling on him. Leaves it up along the boards. Here comes Corona now up through center. It's intercepted by Ewert. Fires it off the boards to Guevara. Coming in on the right side. Cuts into the circle. Fires a shot. Puck in behind the goal. Here comes Corona now up the right side. Over their own blue line up through center. And right through the middle, all the way through, all alone. Beautiful play by Adams. I don't know how the Coyotes just let him go through there. And I mean, not that they just let him go through. He was making moves all the way, but.
Puck's still ticking.
There, they stopped the clock.
Hey, did they?
They did with 56.7
Okay.
and about 2 minutes run off already.
yeah. That's
So the rule is only 3 goals?
maybe it's 5 and then it gets to 3.
I don't think so. I think
Plus
they just
5 or minus 3? What? I don't get that. I've never seen that before.
I think it's
In
picking up.
travel, it's in our Arizona Tier 2 league, it's 6 goals. And
Yeah.
the very second that it changes to 6 goals, they run the clock. And as soon as it goes less than 6 goals, they stop the clock.
Yes, that's
And in
usually
this
the way it
league, it's
goes.
supposed to be 5 goals. It's the exact same thing.
I don't know. We do have 23 people watching online right now. Let's see if anyone can find anything online and post a comment. Let us know.
Yeah, no, it should have stopped once it went to 5.
It should have stopped at 5.
So let's see if they start it right away. I've seen that happen as well. So 8-5 now. Minute 6 showing on the clock. Puck is dropped.
Minute
and
6. Okay.
Yep.
They did add some time back then.
Yeah. Not as much as they ran off though.
No.
Here comes Corona now. Fires a shot wide of the goal. Ingenez picks it up there, dumps it high off the glass. And puck Hatta goes after it into his own zone. Cuts across. He's got Reinhardt on his back. Here comes Corona now, back the other way. Oh, and yeah, just offside. Too many moves at the blue line.
Wait, we're back to runtime?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I really don't have any.
Oh, once it starts, it never goes back. Okay, that's
Never
the rule.
goes back. Good
That's
to know.
bull. That's BS.
That's an
Okay.
interesting rule.
I'm going to call a bologna sandwich on that. That is complete BS.
Here comes Schickling from the circle. And time expires.
That means they could finish a tie game while the clock is running if a team comes back.
Yep. That's kind of a crazy rule.
That's a terrible, terrible rule. I got to say, Campo played excellent tonight. They worked very, very hard. That was very poor effort from Corona. They were very, very soft.
They had some
until
trouble
those-
in their own zone
until those last
for
few
a lot of the
minutes.
game, yeah.
There was some really soft skating, some soft play by a lot of players, and disorganized defense. D-zone coverage was terrible. But excellent job, Campo.
Well, the series is tied now between the two teams, one apiece. Corona took the first one. Campo Verde takes this one. And end of 8 innings, Jays are still leading 6-2. Let's go Blue Jays.
Beautiful.
Runtime goes. And they,
Yeah.
they could have tied the game and it still goes. It's the only runtime.
All right, thanks for watching. We will catch you next time. Stay tuned for highlights.
Thanks, folks.
The only division in Utah where they do that.